There we go. Okay. Howdy, everybody. Sorry, my system completely crashed on me just as we were about to start. So, you probably noticed the music quit and the entire, screen went black. I apologize for that. We're now deathly behind schedule. Yay! It seems to be a recurring theme tonight. But hey, it's opening night for PBL Season 10, so what do you expect? You know, there's bound to be gremlins in the works. But speaking of Season 10, we have a very special announcement. Right now, I know that these guys are probably hoping to get their game started if they haven't started without me, because there is a second official. But, hey, okay, special announcement time. Let's, I was gonna make a bigger production of it, but, you know, well, here it is. So, for Season 10, we have been working on some special events coming up for this big milestone season. One of the big events is going to be an tournament of sorts between the end of the regular season and the championship playoffs. So it's going to be like a all-time all-stars tournament event where people can form teams and join in with their team and compete, and we are looking to fund a prize pool for it. Don't know what it's going to be yet, but one way that we're hoping to fund that is we have been working on some other special stuff for Season 10, and that is the first time ever some officially licensed PBL merch. And I am very happy to present to you guys now a little preview of what that is, which is now available live for purchase. The first official release of some PBL perch, and all proceeds, anything we make from it will go towards this tournament that we're going to run for the prize pool. Not going to anybody else's pocket, it's all going towards the prize pool for the winners of that tournament. So, here we go. Hey, that was quick and simple, and that is just a couple of the items that are available. There's some other stuff on there, so just go to store.fso.gg, check out what merch is available. Anything for Season 10, anything that is purchased, anything that we make from it will go towards the tournament coming up here later in the season. And there's some great stuff. I'm really proud of that PBL jersey that's there. I'm gonna order one for myself. So yeah, hopefully you guys love it. If not, you know, hopefully you at least like it. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and head to PB lobby now. I'm not good at this. Yeah, let's just stick to officiating. How about that? Anyway, guys, let's go. Let's see what's going on with Teal and Pink.
Hey!
Oh, finally, it took you like 3 working days.
Three to 5 business days.
It's been like 2 years, man. You missed it. The season's over.
There was a rock race. You missed it.
Who won?
He could have
A
repped
rock.
it, but he wasn't here.
Yeah, it was
There's a
actually
rock
more
against- there's a
exciting
rock
than this
against a
league.
rock. Who won? A rock.
What?
The slightly darker one.
What?
So did
he somehow make
did
it?
anybody
all the way
happen
over here,
to
but he
tune
wasn't
in
here
for
The
that
one I'm
little
not about to say is
announcement that I
rock.
just showed on stream? No? Alright, well, we
What was the
have...
question?
So I just released on stream and I'll post it in the Discord too. So later this season, we're having a tournament. It's going to a special tournament for season 10. It will take place between the end of the regular season and the start of the playoffs. And
How
for
special?
that tournament, we are looking to put together a prize pool for the tournament. Well, to go along with funding that, we have released the first ever set of officially licensed PBL merchandise available for purchase. All proceeds from any sale will go towards the prize pool for the tournament. There's a PBL jersey, there's t-shirts, there's mugs. Go check it out. If you're able to and interested in buying it and supporting the league, we'd appreciate it. But it spent quite a bit of time trying to put all that together and finally available. So
Might have to copy those.
I will post it in the
Is
Discord
there
after
Is there a
this.
Rec Room fanny pack? I need one of them.
You would definitely rock that.
I would rock the hell out of a
All right,
PBL
so
fanny pack.
there's supposed
you
to be
best believe.
Sleepy. There we go. Are you streaming?
Yeah, I should be streaming. I have a little bit of PC issues right now, so I might crash randomly. But
I did too. I
be
was
streaming
just
as of
about
right now.
to go.
Who's
I was
playing?
already live. We were just starting up Rec Room and my computer crashed. I had to restart the stream. So, all right, everybody, let's come party up. If you are playing tonight,
I didn't even realize there was still a game going on.
do we have everybody?
Good luck.
Sleepy, are you in this party?
Yeah.
Ready to start.
Oh, that's all messed up.
Yeah, I don't think that there's a rock teams.
Are we missing somebody?
Taking blue.
No.
Okay.
Okay, so for game one, Teal is going to be home. Teal, you get to pick your side. Who's on Teal, by the way? I assume you guys are pink because you got pink shirts. So Teal's over here.
Really? How can you tell?
I don't know unless somebody's colorblind and just picked the wrong shirt.
Press the start
We're gonna
button on the
take red
scoreboard to play.
You're gonna take red. Alrighty.
Oh, whoops.
We're still missing one person. Okay, there we go. All right, guys, can you line up and assume the position, please? If you are new to PBL, that means get in a line and stick those controllers on the ground. Make sure you're not
What?
clipping through the floor. Dog, you're good. Spinner, you're good.
Well,
Blue,
that's what
you're
I'm gonna do right
good.
now.
Smuggle, you're good.
You're good.
Phoenix, you're good.
You're good.
Parallel, you're good. Dark Moon, I cannot see your controllers anywhere. you're good. Defeats, you're good.
I have to sort in a second.
All right, guys. Now, the thing that we've done for the last few seasons, I need you to show me your dance moves. Spin around and
Don't
try
know how
not
to
to
do
get
it.
dizzy. Defeats, you look
Press
like
the
you might
start
need to
button on the
recenter.
scoreboard to play.
All right, everybody over on this left of me, you're good. I did not see everybody on the right here. Can
I got
tell
them. They're all
You got
good.
them? All right, Defeats, can you go for me? Okay, you're good now. And final check. We're gonna need
my
a
checks.
little voice clip from you guys. Sorry, Gog. Can I get a voice check from you?
Thanks, not yet.
Hey,
Hey, oh my God, that's a voice I have not heard in years. Welcome back, by the way, Gog. It's good to have you back.
thanks.
Spinner. Voice check.
Oh, hi.
I can hear you.
Can you say something?
Voice check, voice check.
Simon speaking. Hello.
Yeah, you're good.
Got it.
now.
Thank you. Boom.
Yeah.
Say something. Okay. Good.
Something? Something?
Okay, it's working. Yeah, I was on Discord on ALCwest and it didn't let
Press the
me
start
pick a
button
game.
on the
Okay.
scoreboard to play.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi. By the way, if stream, if you don't know yet, this is Defeats. He is joining us on the management team this year. So, been in PBL quite a few years. We're glad to have him. He's done a lot of great work for us with the new conference system. So, welcome aboard.
I got
Muggle.
all of them.
Oh, you got all of them. Okay. All right. All right, guys. Well, I guess that's it. No, we got one more thing. Sorry, one more thing. I need everybody to pull out their watch, go into settings. Huh? On the second thing, there's going to be click on experience. And you need to look below presence and see, is there a list of settings that says Bean Avatar Settings? If you have that, you must make sure that Use Classic Bean is turned on. The new
Press the
Bean
start
is
button on the
currently
scoreboard to play.
banned from PBL Play due to all of its
Good.
clipping and bouncing around and inability to find its hitbox. So. And also, if you have grenade skins enabled, that's an automatic forfeit. We are restarting matches this week, maybe. I don't know. There's currently a debate about it, but there's already been one instance of the grenade skin. Make sure you unequip all grenade skins or you could possibly forfeit this match. Okay.
Good.
That's it.
Right.
Welcome to Season 10 of PBL, big milestone season. Click that start button and let's get this season underway.
Good. Oh, good.
Both teams ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Game on. Team
All right, guys,
battle.
welcome back. It's good to be back on River after, what, an hour off? As we come into this one, keep in mind we have Teal on the red side, and we have Pink on the blue side. These are, again, two tightly stacked veteran teams, especially with some returning OGs like Gog, who actually ran the Rec Room sponsorship league program for many years. And good to have him back in the PBL, as well as all of these returning stars. As we come out of the gate, it is 6-2 in favor of the Teal team. Teal team looks to be rather aggressive coming out, getting control of midfield. Blue team just running straight into their death there, giving Teal team a slight advantage, 11-2. Kind of reminds me of our first set of matches this earlier today. And yes, I am a little talked out already, so if I do a lot of and that's just my brain trying to reset. But only so long an ADHD brain can focus, right? Or in some instances, overfocus. Right now, it is going to be a 10-point lead, 5-15, with 13 minutes and 25 seconds left on the clock. Getting those grenades flying out towards the blue side. We're going to try some of the new camera angle views here. Let's take a quick look at the scoreboard for you. Looks like currently leading the board is going to be GOG. On the opposite side, Dark Moon is not far behind him. 18-8 is your current score. Blue team's going to need to pick it up just a little bit here if they're going to not fall into a death trap way behind schedule. Need to keep that gap as close as possible. You never know what could
Priority
happen.
clearance recognition, Alpha 1.
Hey, what do we have here? Blood God, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. 22-11, 12 minutes and 25 seconds left on the clock. Blue team not letting the red team get much further ahead, but that 10-point advantage for the red team looking pretty good right now. Blue feeling the pressure as red is just back in their territory. Dark Moon finally taking down Zaiwu. And now for the first time this match, it looks like Blue has complete control of the map. But if they don't hurry up and gain full control on the river there, red team's gonna be right back in their face. Smuggle trying to make red team go back on their heels a bit with some pressure, but he's all by himself. And he's sporting one of those gold pistols, a former sponsored league winner. Smuggle does trade with dogs, so that does give them a little bit of breathing room there. So, 28-20. Blue getting a little bit of makeup room. Right now, it's almost looking like the red team has two paint pellets for every one blue. They're getting very good coverage on the field here. Red team giving some more pressure, crossing the river, maintaining control of key positionings. I'm seeing more grenades flying out for the red team. That's going to cause a little more pressure. But Blue able to capitalize now and push red team back. Can they grab control here? Approaching the 10-minute mark, we are 40-29. So not much change other than the score just continuing to go up on both sides. That gap between red and blue is kind of keeping its steady pace here. Because I haven't been on the app in a while. Well, we're glad you came in, Blood God. We are starting off day 1 of Season 10 for the official Rec Room Paintball League. The original Rec Room Paintball League. Our 10th milestone season coming at you. We have a lot of returning players we have not seen in many seasons joining us for this landmark 10th season. We also introduced our new conference style play. No longer just one full league, you have 2 conferences in either Division 1 and Division 2. You have Azure League Conference and Crimson League Conference, both standing for the red and blue of each map. Inside each conference, they are split up into North and West, or North and South, and East and West. Conference champions now, rather than whoever makes it through the full tournament playoff. Conference champions will be fighting in the PBL championship, and there will also be a third place game now with a third place prize for the conference runner-ups to play in. So, it's going to be an exciting new format for PBL. 57-40. Red starting to pull out a little more here. It looked like Blue was grouping up back here, maybe trying to re-coordinate themselves, get their communication back on board. They cannot afford for the red team to continue to pull ahead like this. If we take a look here, it's pretty heavy on that red team, spread out amongst all their players. On the blue team, looks like SeasonX is really kind of struggling at first. Gonna need them to pull it up just a little bit, get back in there with the team. Red team is just continually assaulting any position that blue attempts to hold. 7 minutes and 17 seconds left to go. Now a 20-point lead for the red team. They were keeping it pretty tight there, just allowing that initial 10-point lead in that took off in the first couple of minutes. Just keeping it neck and neck, but now as we're winding down, coming into the last 6 minutes here, blue team may have run out of what steam they did have trying to fight back, as red team is now running the map. We do have one blue player trying to push into the red base here. He gets double teamed though and taken down. Jeez, Spice. Aren't we being a little hard on SeasonX? 73-53. 5 minutes, 55 seconds left to go. Right now it's looking like all red. There's enough time for blue team if they want to start just running the board, landing all these shots, laying down the cover, getting some good grenade kills in, stopping the trades that we see going off across the map. They're outside of trade territory. Trades only work to their disadvantage now. But it's still possible. Action's pretty well spread out across the map tonight, so let's see if we can get some of these new camera angle placements working in our favor. Maybe we can get more coverage on the map here. $77-60. Still looking for that blue surge to come in. Right now it's just been a red crimson wave. And I'm not talking about Roll Tide. $81-67 as we close in on the final 4 minutes. This one may even come down to a score victory. We may finish this one before time runs out if that number just keeps picking up like it has been. Pink might need to take a short little recess between matches here. Kind of reset, figure out what they need to do to come back and take on this high-powered offensive style that Teal is just cramming down their throats right now. 91-72, 3 minutes 25 seconds left to go. Only 5 more points and they're gonna seal the deal here. Probably gonna have 3 minutes left on the clock when we end this one. 2 more points to go. Red team still in control of the board. Now they're in control of Blue's base.
Game over.
And there you have it. 100-76 in game 1 between Teal and Pink. Teal is going to go ahead and take the victory here. Oop. Let's get a better picture. Oop.
Ready to start.
All right, so let's take a quick look at the scores before we jump into game 2. So, on the blue team, you have Phoenix with 5 hits, 19 outs, Dark Moon with 22 hits, 34 outs, Smuggle with 30 hits, 20 outs, and Parallel with 19 hits, 27 outs, giving them a point total of 76. On the red team, you have Zywu with 29 hits, 19 outs, Gog with 31 hits, 23 outs, Defeats with 21 hits, 16 outs, and Spinner with 19 hits, 18 outs, sealing that 100-point victory and taking Game 1 of this doubleheader matchup and Game 1 of their Season 10 debut. All right, guys, are we doing any swap outs for either team?
Press the start button on the scoreboard to play.
Any swap outs for either team here?
Just 1 minute. We're trying to figure it out.
Okay. How we do this? Let's do a little promo here. We'll be back in just a moment.
Press the start button on the scoreboard to play.
Alright, so we are having a couple of players swap outs here. We'll get them in here, get them checked, and get right into match 2 coming up. Let's see, did we have nobody actually registered any of the prediction? Or did they? Let's see. It's not giving me a list.
Press the start button on the scoreboard to play.
Oh, it won't show me until I actually complete it. But if any of you do have any predictions in there for some channel point rewards, right now, anybody who chose Teal is currently in the lead. If Pink comes back and takes this one, though, it's going to be a split decision. All right, gang, do we have the subs in yet?
button on the scoreboard to play.
I'm going to take a quick water break then while we wait. We'll be back in just a second.
Alright, Sky, we're getting on right now.
All right, welcome back. Blade, you're saying you weren't expecting 2 streams? I said at the end of the last stream that we'd be back with a special announcement and a second set of matches in an hour. You must have been all playing Valorant again. That's what you were doing, isn't it? How are the games going, by the way? So close to silver. Anyway, do we have our subs? Tyler. Wow, that's a name we haven't seen in a while. Welcome back, buddy. Looking good there. All right, give me a spin, and then I need a voice check. Looks good. Need a voice check.
Press the start button on the scoreboard to play.
Can't hear you. Okay, if y'all can hear him, I'll take your word for it, because for some reason I can't hear him. Let's see. Let me just make sure that... No, you're not. No. Nah. All right. Anybody else? Is that the only sub we had? Did we have anybody else?
Yeah, that's it.
Alrighty. Well, good luck, guys. That was a fantastic game 1. Let's see if we can make it a fantastic game 2. Good luck. We'll see you on the flip side. guys,
Game
welcome back
on.
to River. Let me get my mic and everything
Team
set up here.
battle.
So,
Try to hold the left side a little bit more, because they were getting on that left side a little bit too easy.
that way I won't hear their teams and they won't hear me yapping all during the game. So, welcome back to River. Let's see if we can find a good little view here to start us out. It would be nice if I could get some bigger previews on these windows so I know what I'm switching into. We'll work on that. Kind of nice to be able to zip across the map though, as well as pull up the scoreboard here. So as we get going in game 2, red team once again out to a slight lead, 6-point lead, 7-1. Again, we are looking for some revenge on the blue team. They have a good 5 to 10 minutes to regroup and come up with a strategy coming into game 2. Hopefully they were able to coordinate and figure out a fix for just this onslaught that the red team has come out with. Blue team already back on their heels as multiple players from the red team are pushing into the blue base. On both sides, you have the left and pressure from the right. Finally able to get these two over here down. Spinner and Defeats are going to go back to spawn. Gog goes back to spawn. One more left back in Blue's area. Can they take him out? He's doing damage. Oh my gosh. Before he goes down, he took 3 with him, and then a grenade came in to take down another. That brings the score 22-9. Already with still 12 minutes and 30 seconds in the match, so we've only used about 3 minutes in this match. And red team is just relentless. Dog goes down though. Blue team trying to get out of their base area. They don't want to get pinned back there, and this time they were pinned from both sides. That is just asking for trouble. Getting a nice little move up forward here. However, Kyler's got to be careful. He can't go in on his own and then just get pushed back. That's not going to do them any favors. With this push, though, blue team is trying to make up some ground. The final blue member put back to spawn as red team does start pushing a little further on the right side. On the left side here, though, you have blue pushing in the opposite direction. Right now, 10-point lead, 23 to 33. 10 minutes, 56 seconds left to go. Quick look at the scoreboard for you guys. Leading the pack on the red offense is going to be Spinner with 13 kills. For the blue, right behind him, you have Smuggle with 12. So this is going to be a hard-fought game. Neither of these teams are going to be going down without a real fight. Exactly what we want to see here in the opening games of Season 10. In discussions with the rest of the managers after this past weekend's draft, we're all in agreement this has got to be one of the most stacked in terms of talent that we have ever had for any season in the draft, all the way to the point that there are a lot of what we consider Division I talent that had to be placed on Division II simply because there's just so many players who deserve to be up here in the big leagues. Of course, that's just going to line up for some exciting matches this season, which is what we always want to see, but especially this season. .44-35. 9 minutes, 20 seconds left to go. Parallel trying to push in here on. He's got defeats right there, but defeats trying to take him out with a shotgun. Can't. After 3 shots, unable to take Parallel down. He's going to move back into their spawn area, try and get them in a clutch, but he doesn't have any support coming from the other side. If he can, then Blue just might be able to do a nice little spawn trap here and make up the difference that they have been lacking behind. Unable to capitalize. But that lead did dwindle now down to 7 and 8, flipping back and forth. 8 minutes and 35 seconds left to go. Blue team bringing the hustle now. Come on, watch, don't fail me now. 49-45, 8 minutes, 11 seconds left to go. On the red team, you have Spinner still leading the pack with 18 hits. On the blue team, you have both Dark Moon and Smuggle pulling up here with 15 and 15. And it is just a wild back and forth run here as blue team starts to make up ground, gets pushed back, and the red team aggressively tries to take back those few little points that they lost. So 53-48, 7 minutes and 40 seconds to go. This is still anybody's game. And wow, am I about talked out for the night. 4 games and haven't done this in a while. You gotta work that stamina back. It's just like anything else. Singing, playing a musical instrument, learning to ride a bike. If you don't practice, you start losing it. So we're gonna get right back into it here. Coming up in a couple of weeks, we do have a double week of games coming at you where it's gonna be a Monday through Thursday event. So we're gonna have a wild run on that week. We're looking forward to that one. Hope you guys are too. (62-52), back to a 10-point difference. Approaching 6.5 minutes to go, so still some time here. But blue team, every time they make a little ground up, they get punished for even attempting to get in the lead. You do have somebody back here in the very back. It's going to be Spinner. He's trying for some cover, and he's trying to land some shots from behind. Keep blue off their feet here. Rocking them back on their heels. And he's actually succeeding because now we're 73-57. So what damage these guys are doing now in the final minutes, they're just taking the wind out of blue sails. It's gotta be so demoralizing whenever, as a team, you do such a great push and you start getting some momentum, and just as you're about to succeed, man, do they come in with that right hook and just push you right back to where you started. Now a 20-point difference in just a matter of minutes here. 5 minutes, 17 seconds left to go. It's looking less and less likely that the blue team is going to survive this one. At about the 3/4 mark of the match, it looked like they were going to come back and just send the red team back to lick their wounds, but in only a matter of 30 to 60 seconds, it seems red team, something came over them, and they just have been relentless since and not let up one bit. I don't think in the last 7 minutes there has not been a single red player infiltrating the blue base back here, so. While it was a hard-fought match all the way up until the 3/4 mark, really does look like red is going to be running away with this one. They're going to sweep the series here. We're coming down to under 4 minutes left to go and only 10 points to go for red to seal the deal. So whether it's time running out on them or just space in the point difference, blue team's chances have pretty well gone slim to none here. That's not to say that they did not fight hard, and it could have gone either way for most of this matchup. Just things seem to just fall apart all at once for them. We're gonna need to take a look at this stream later and try and piece together what happened. Come back next week, ready to fight again. If you are on Teal right now, you gotta be feeling good about your team, your coordination, your communication, and just the way that you aggressively attack as one team moving on either side of the map together. It's a very well coordinated effort on those guys' behalf, and kudos, much applause to them, since they've only really been together. Some of them have played for years, but they've only really been together as a team now for less than 2 full days. Maybe 2 days. One more kill here is going to seal the deal for the red team. It's going to go down in the books as a double head win
game
for Teal. So congratulations to Teal there. A big congratulations to Teal there, but also, and also congratulations should go towards Pink. Pink fought back hard there, and
Ready to start.
it really did look like they were going to overtake him at one point. So it's nothing to be ashamed of there, but you gotta be feeling good if you are on the Teal team right now. Let's take a look at these scores from our second matchup, see how they panned out compared to game one. On the blue team, you have Kyler with 9 hits, 23 outs, Dark Moon with 24 hits, 33 outs, Muggle with 24 hits, 24 outs, and Parallel with 17 hits, 20 outs, giving them a point total of 74. On the red team, you have Zaiwu with 30 hits, 19 outs, Dog with 30 hits, 17 outs, and Defeats with 14 hits, 16 outs. Thinner, who led the red team for most of that matchup, ends up 26 and 22, giving them the 100 point total, and they've all left here. I guess they didn't want to talk to me. They said, no,
Press the start
no, we're
button on the
done, we're
scoreboard
tired,
to
we
play.
out, we out. Well, we will be seeing you guys later on in season 10, and that was an exciting opening matchup. We're looking very forward to this season, and let's just head on over here if we can. So, that's twice tonight I've seen you guys. Don't get used to it. Actually, get used to it. I'm going to try and be back a little more, whether it's for PBL or we're going to be doing some other things here. Just got to kind of get the schedule in place and figure out what all we're going to be doing. But I'm looking forward to all the great events we have coming up with Season 10 and all the special things that we're going to try and do around it. We're going to try and make this the biggest and best season ever for the PBL. And with the conference system, I feel like we have breathed, yeah, whatever, you know what I mean. Feels like there's new life in the league, and
Press
we're
the
looking
start
forward
button
to
on the
seeing how
scoreboard to
that
play.
expands over time. So, anyway, thank you guys for tuning in so much. It's great to be back. For those of you who don't know who I am Zizuar. This channel is FSONet. And you have been watching the original Rec Room Paintball League Season 10 opening matchup between Teal and Pink. We will be back on Thursday for Division 2, along with some of our new provisional officials, and we'll introduce you to them. Look forward to seeing you then. Until next time, make sure you check out the merchandise for Season 10 that we've put in the shop. Remember, every cent that we make on the official licensed merchandise for PBL will go towards the Season 10 end of regular play Tournament of Champions that we will be giving more details out coming up soon. So go check out that merch. Till next time, guys, much love. Greet each other
Press the
kindly.
start button on the scoreboard to play.
And peace. We out. Oh, we're going to raid somebody, so stick around for the raid. But peace. We out. Bye.